Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. We are doing some more thrifting my home today. Today's theme is going to be on the farm. There's going to be some roosters and farm animals and kind of some more garden type things, but everything you can kind of find on the farm. So I will go ahead and get started. Most of these items were in my antique booth or in my antique booth storage for inventory. This first item here was put out in 1995. It's a really cute kind of stacked farmhouse picture with the sheep and the rooster. Has some barns and farm scenes in the back, a nice countryside. It says an apple a day and delicious. This is a plastic frame, but it's really ornate and beautiful in this rose pink. I originally got that at Salvation Army and it should sell for around $18 to $22 with shipping included. Does anybody like cows out there? I had an aunt when I was growing up. She's actually a great aunt. She's my grandmother's sister. And she used to collect cows, so I always think of her when I see them. This one's kind of funny. It has these dangly little legs. It's a little shelf sitter, and he's holding, or she rather, probably is holding this milk jug. And yeah, I just thought it was kind of cute. If you are into cows, I think it would be a nice addition to your collection. So this will probably go for about $18 plus shipping. I personally don't use door hangers. I don't know if anyone really does. I see them quite often. I feel like there's something crafters enjoy making. You will typically probably find them at craft fairs, you know. But yeah, I had this in my antique booth for a while. It never sold. It's really nicely done. It is like a dairy bottle here, and then it has the cow. It says Country Kitchen, super cute. So we will see how it does. I suppose you could always try to hang it on your wall as well, or even maybe it might work on the stove, like the oven handle. You guys think that would work there? I've never really seen them in use before, so let me know if you guys do use something like this. I'll probably just put it up in my Etsy for around $8. You guys know I collect cross-stitch and crewel items. It is something I enjoy picking up whenever I see it. This one here is a nice little salt box style barn house. There's a cow grazing here in the grass. And I am going to go ahead and list this probably for about $26. It is in a frame. This frame, I feel like I would replace if I wanted to put it on the wall. I don't typically do ones that sit on the, you know, like a tabletop, and it has that frame. It does have the option to hang it on the wall, but it goes the other way. So, you know, with this being framed in it, you do have to set it on the table. Someone could always reframe it. If it was in a, you know, better frame, I feel like I probably would have charged a little more, but I think $26 is fair price for what it is and the way it is. You do have to be a little bit careful if you get this, that this will slide out pretty easily. So you just have to be, you know, I'll note it as well to be careful when you take it out and stuff, but yeah, I might reframe it, but if you just want to use it as a shelf sitting picture, it does hold pretty nicely. One of the YouTubers I watched early on when I started having my antique booth was actually kind of local to me. Her channel was Mad Main. She still has a channel, but she doesn't really upload anymore. And she always said she did really well with coffee mugs in her booth. So I opted to pick up a decent amount of coffee mugs. I didn't sell many at all. I think I sold a couple of Fiesta ones, but this one was in there. I thought this would go good, you know, with a nice little barn on it. And it's a nice little Tunisian stoneware coffee mug. It's a nice good size here, but it didn't sell. So I'm going to go ahead and offer that up online. Next up, I have this set of 2 Rooster wall decor pieces. They are this heavy kind of ceramic material. You can hang them on the wall. For some reason, they are different colors on the back, but they are the same thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the paint, so I don't know. They're the same thing, but they are different on the back side, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, I'm going to sell them together. They are a little bit heavy, so I do have to keep that in mind. But these will be for sale, probably up on eBay around that $28 range. I have a couple of these ceramic pottery style milk jugs that I always enjoyed keeping out for, putting in wildflowers, and I think they're really cute to use for vases. The first one here is this one. It's really neat. It has a sunflower in this blue design, and it's a decent size. They do both have this milk word embossed in it, and yeah, so this one will probably be about $18.99 or so. This one here, I wasn't sure if I wanted to list because it does have intense crazing throughout the piece, but I have heard from people saying they actually prefer the crazed look. So I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. The thing I like most about this, it has this beautiful pink rose on the front of it. And again, it does say that milk embossed on the bottom there, or the middle rather, and it has a little bit of brown around the top. But yeah, it's a good size. It's a little bit larger than this one, but I'll probably charge, probably about that $18 for this one as well. And we'll see. Hopefully someone that enjoys crazing happens to meet up with it and can find it and enjoy it. I found this really adorable duck planter in my stockpile. It wasn't in my antique booth. It still has the sticker on the bottom from Salvation Army. So it was thrifted. I got to clean it up a little bit here before I get it listed. But I really loved it. I love that there are two ducks and they're kind of intertwined there a little bit. And you have the planter part there as well. And this is a made in Mexico piece. It does have the Made in Mexico sticker on the bottom, which I thought was neat. I don't see that too often. So this guy will probably go for about $28. I sold a ton of roosters in my antique booth. People just really love those here in my area. And I was surprised this one did not go because it is very unique in the fact that it's blue, right? Usually they have, either all multi-color, like kind of bright colors, or they're kind of just basic like white and red and black maybe, but this one was really neat. Now again, this has crazing throughout it, so it could have just been off-putting to someone that saw the crazing because not everyone likes that, but I really still think it's quite a nice piece. It's pretty heavy for the size, so it's a pretty good quality. I think it'll probably still go for about $18 with shipping included in the price. One of our main crops here in Maine are Maine blueberries. We are really known for that. You guys might have seen Wyman's blueberries in the store. They are from Maine. And so I did pick up a lot of items that were blueberries for my booth. I have a couple items I'm going to share with you here that did not sell. The first one is this hand-painted ceramic lidded dish. It's really neat because the lid is all blueberries here. And, it's a cute little size. So just a little handmade, hand-painted one. And I think it'll probably go for about $18 online as well. This is a really neat basket. It is hand painted here with the blueberries on both sides, and it has a nice little metal handle with a, wooden handle on the centerpiece there. And it's kind of this planked wood look to it. So it's a nice little harvest basket. You can take this out to your garden and just pick up a few things that you want to, maybe use for your lunch or something that day and bring it inside, wash it up, and go ahead and use it. I think it's super cute, and I think it will sell probably for around $22. These are probably my favorite out of this entire haul here, besides maybe the planter. I'm a little keen to the planter, but I love the bright colors to these roosters. They are salt and pepper shakers. They have the holes here in the front, which is a little different. You can go that way instead of having to turn them all the way upside down. It's kind of nice. They don't have plugs in them, and this one does have a chip on the bottom, so I feel like someone could just use these for decor. Really, they are really beautiful. I didn't even realize they were salt and pepper shakers when I initially picked them up anyway, and I didn't really see the holes. They kind of blended in because they do have this detailing on the side there, and it was kind of hard to see. So I feel like someone would still definitely want these for decor. They're super vibrant and kitschy, so I think they'll still do okay just as knickknacks. Someone could always use it as salt and pepper shakers if they want to replace the plugs. I did have this in my antique booth for a good solid year. No one was interested. I don't know why. I thought it was really nice. It has a nice neutral color to it. There is a barn farmhouse in the center here, and it's in a nice wooden frame. It's a pretty thick frame along the side there. It does, I guess it does hang up. I thought it might not, but it does have a hanger there in the back. And it only takes one battery. It's pretty heavy. This is that's like a metal, but there is it kind of feels like almost like a tile as well. It's like, I don't know what's giving it the weight. I think it's the wood that's giving it all of its weight. But like I said, it does have that hanger, and you can definitely hang it up on the wall if need be. I think it'll go for about $38. This here is a beautiful platter put out by Teleflora, and it is hand painted in Portugal. It is a hand wash only piece. There is a tag on the back. That's how I know all this information. And yeah, so they hand painted it. Mostly you can see the red up here. It has a little bit of wear here on this where the red paint is. What is this called? Like gobbly bits. I just call it gobbly bits. It's a wattle. I think it's actually called the wattle, and this is the comb. I think those are the technical terms of that. But yeah, it's a really nice little rooster platter for deviled eggs, and I think it's super cute. It'll probably go for about 30 bucks. Well, that wraps up my farmhouse decor. So let me know in the comments below which item I shared with you today was your favorite. And if you are interested in purchasing anything, I do have my links to my eBay and Etsy down below in the description. So feel free to check it out. Make sure you are subscribed if you are not subscribed already. And I am going to try to get some yard sale along with me videos up for you this weekend. So stay tuned for that. It will kind of feel like you are being able to get out of the house a little bit, I think, you know, while we can't right now. So I hope you guys are all doing well. You guys are in my thoughts and prayers, and as well as, you know, the whole world really right now. And I know it's a hard time. We can get through it, stick with it, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.